the stay-at-home order in Nashville. This morning I was reading through the lectionary passages for the week, and I posted those on Facebook yesterday in case you're interested in looking at what the lectionary passages for the week are. This Sunday will actually be a missions Sunday, so that's what the lesson time will be about on Sunday. But I'm still reading through the lectionary passages as we go through this Lent season. And one of the passages is the very familiar story in John 11, where Lazarus dies and Jesus goes, and you guys know the story. If you don't, read John 11. There were two particular verses that caught me today, and they're early in the story. As Jesus is talking with his disciples about why they're going to go down, and he's waited a couple days, but now they're going to go down. And the disciples say to him, they were just ready to stone you there, and now you're going back to the area around Jerusalem again? Jesus answered, this is in chapter 11 of John, verse 9. Jesus answered, "Are there not 12 hours of daylight? Those who walk during the day do not stumble, because they see the light of this world. But those who walk at night stumble, because the light is not in them." Of course, John is very intentional about what he does with light and darkness and day and night, and how he uses that language as he's telling us about the life of Jesus. But a couple things really hit me from this, and I thought I'd just share them in a brief video with you guys. Those who walk during the day do not stumble because they see the light of this world. Okay, Jesus is not talking about the sun there, is he? Or he's talking about the sun, S-O-N, not the sun up in the sky. Those who see the light of the world are those who are seeing Jesus. It's not that you can't stumble and trip over things during daytime. I certainly have many a time. But if we are focused on the light of the world, if we're focused on Jesus, if that's what we're looking at, if that's what our vision is pointing toward, then we're going to be okay when challenges and hardships come up. He doesn't say they're not going to stone me. What he does say is, if you'll look to me, then whatever happens, you're going to be ultimately okay. Maybe not in the short run, maybe not in the medium run, but in the long run, you're going to be okay. And then a step further, verse 10, those who walk at night stumble because the light is not in them. Now again, who's the light? Where is the light? The light of the world is Jesus. And Jesus is, by the power of the Holy Spirit, in us. When you get into Revelation, one of the pictures there in Revelation is that the city of God needs no sun or moon because God himself is its light. When we are walking in the light of Jesus, we're not going to stumble in the night. The light of Jesus will give us the light to see by. Now, it may not be all the light to see everything that we want. It may not be light that gives us the answers to all the questions that we have. But we will have light for the next step we need to take and the ability to take it. So I encourage you today, in the middle of whatever else you're doing, keep your eyes fixed on the light of the world, on Jesus. Walk by the light that he is, both outside and the light that he is in you. And let him light your path so that you don't stumble. I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless.